Congratulations, you have a drawing tablet. You know what that means, right? That means no more drawing on your Etch and Sketch or in PictoChat without any friends. All jokes aside, it's been well over a year since I released the last drawing tablet setup video. A video that has been carrying my channel to this day. To this day! Without any further ado, here is an updated version of how to set up your drawing tablet for both Windows and Mac. And it doesn't matter what kind of drawing tablet you have, setup process is basically the same. I don't want to see any shenanigans in the comments section. Also, check out the description for timestamps so I'm not wasting your time. Alright, let's go. First thing you want to do is navigate to your tablet's manufacturer. So if you have the same tablet as yours truly, a Huion Canvas Pro 16 or a Huion tablet, you'll want to go to Huion.com. If you have a Wacom tablet, you want to go to Wacom's website, or Wacom, however you pronounce that. If you got an XPPen tablet, you want to go to XPPen's website. I think you get the idea. Alright, so next there should be a place for you to download your drivers for your specific tablet. If you're having a hard time finding it on the website itself, a simple search like this should take you straight there. Alright, now once we're there, we're going to select the correct model, choose our operating system, so Windows, Mac, Linux, you know, whatever operating system you have. And then once you have everything selected, you're going to download your drivers. Alright, so once you get to installing the drivers, you just have to follow the instructions of the setup wizard. It really shouldn't be that difficult because the instructions are pretty straightforward. To be honest, I don't even read that stuff myself. You what? I just click on next or okay or whatever button that stops the program from bothering me. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how to set up your drawing tablet for a desktop PC. So for all you Windows users out there, this is for you. Team Windows. Team Steve Gates. Bill Jobs. Yeah. Whatever. Your tablet should come with some cables that plug into your tablet directly and into your machine. If you have a Huion Canvas Pro 16, for instance, it typically comes with a 3-in-1 cable. It has your USB, your HDMI, and a power cable. And then that other part is what actually goes into the tablet itself. Now, what you'll want to do next is plug all those cables into their respective output. Alright, so I need you to listen to me right now, alright? This step is very important if you have a desktop, right? If you have an HDMI, you'll want to plug that HDMI into your graphics card and not your motherboard. Because if you plug it into your motherboard, it's a good chance that your pen display isn't gonna display anything at all. That's what we call it a graphics card because it's responsible for the graphics. So make sure you plug it into your graphics card. If you're using a desktop, chances are you only have one HDMI port on your graphics card, and that one HDMI port is already being taken up by your main monitor. So what do? Are you just screwed? Well, not exactly. If you look close on your graphics card, you should see these other ports. These are called display ports. They're shaped differently than your HDMI, so you won't be able to fit your HDMI plug in there. To fix this problem, you'll need a display port adapter for your HDMI. With this, you can easily plug it into your PC. Link in the description for the adapter. Okay, so now that everything's plugged in, we need to go to display settings by right-clicking on our desktop and then clicking, well, display settings. You should then see some number boxes. These represent your displays. If you click this identify button, numbers will appear on both of your displays so you know which one is which. If your tablet isn't showing as a display, you can click this detect button. Alright, so after identifying your drawing tablet, you're gonna go ahead and click on the box that represents it. So in my case, it's this number 2 box right here. Now we're just gonna change the settings for that display. So we're gonna scroll down. We're gonna go to the display resolution. So you'll want to choose the correct resolution for your tablet, and mine happens to be 1920 by 1080, which is HD. Just make sure you choose the recommended resolution for your tablet. This recommended will typically pop up, but you may want to check your manual if you're not entirely sure. So I'm going to choose the correct resolution for my tablet by clicking on it. Then I'm going to scroll to multiple displays. I want to click this drop down and choose extend desktop to this display. That basically means is it's going to put my desktop on my other displays. And what's cool about this option is you can drag a window from one display to another, just like this.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
If you have a laptop that's running Windows and your desktop isn't showing up on your display tablet for some reason, just follow these steps and you should be good to go. Alright, you Apple stands, listen up. Depending on the generation of MacBook you have, you may need a USB-C adapter or a DP Mini. And it seems like nowadays, every time Apple releases a new MacBook, it has less and less ports, which is absolutely stupid in my opinion. So if you happen to be in that situation, you may need an adapter that looks like this. Yeah. Thanks, Apple. Okay, once you got everything situated, you got your adapter and your Amazon delivery, you just want to plug those into your MacBook and then we can start setting it up on there. Oh, by the way, if you have an iMac, I'm pretty sure those have an HDMI, so you can just plug those in. No big deal. Okay, so once we have everything plugged in, we're gonna go to System Preferences, Displays, and Optimize for your tablet. Next, click on the Arrangement tab. You either check this box to mirror your displays or leave it unchecked so you can drag and drop windows in between your screens. I typically just leave it unchecked so I have my desktop showing on my display tablet and I can just drag and drop windows. I'm gonna leave that decision up to you, but I would just leave it unchecked. In addition to not having sufficient ports on their machines, Apple has got some top flight security on their OS, which makes our lives a whole lot harder. Thanks, Apple. Basically, your Mac won't allow you to open up certain apps, or it won't give access to specific things. That includes the drivers for your tablet, which is a big no-no because we can't use the drivers, we can't use the tablet. To fix this, click the Apple icon at the top, click System Preferences, and then click Security and Privacy. Unlock this window, then enter your credentials to make some changes. In the General tab, make sure the App Store and Identify Developers option is selected. Now go to the Privacy tab and make sure Huion tab is selected, or whatever the name of your drivers happens to be, you know, like Wacom or XPPen. If you also see something called Tablet Driver Agent, you'll want to make sure that one is checked as well. Whether or not it appears on your screen kind of depends on what Mac OS version you're running, so keep your eye out for it. Alright, finally lock up your settings and you're done. Whew, that was a lot of work, but you should be able to open up the drivers for your tablet now by simply searching for the app and selecting it. The UI may look a little different depending on the brand of your tablet, but that's okay. The drivers should give some indication that your tablet is connected, like so. What you can basically do in the drivers is set some of the tablet settings to your liking. I have a whole video that goes in depth when it comes to messing with the settings of your tablet, so if you want to check that out, I'm gonna put it in the cards for you. Alright, so this is what the Huion drivers look like, and what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set a working area. So I'm gonna click this tab right here and I'm gonna choose a working area. A working area is basically where you want your cursor to show up every time you draw. So I want my cursor to show up not here, which is my main monitor, and not here, which is my second monitor, but I want it to show up on my third monitor, which is my drawing tablet in this case. So every time I move my stylus across this screen right here, my cursor is gonna show up there. Wish I could show you what this looks like on like XPPen drivers or Wacom drivers, but I don't have all those tablets. I'm not balling like stalling like that. Alright, despite me previously making a whole video about the entire drawing tablet setup process, people were mad at me. Like, I was genuinely confused. Like, I feel like Tyrese right now.
What more do you want from me?
Apparently people want to know, how do they actually start drawing once they have everything set up? Well, to actually start drawing, you need to download an application like Krita, Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, or some alternative. Once you have those downloaded, you can just make a new project, drag and drop that window to your tablet, and then simply start drawing. Congratulations, you've set up your drawing tablet. Now it's time to actually start doing some drawing. Okay, let's say that you followed all of these steps to a T and your drawing tablet still isn't working. Well, I've included 4 common issues that you may come across in this video. The first issue is your drawing tablet says that there is no signal. If you're using a desktop, you'll want to make sure that you have your HDMI plugged into your graphics card and not your motherboard. You also may want to try plugging your HDMI and your USB into different ports if you can. And if all else fails, shut down your machine, unplug everything, plug it back in, and then restart your machine. Nothing a little restart can't fix.
Possibly.
Okay, so what if your tablet actually works? It turns on everything, but it just goes straight to black. Well, again, you may want to try different ports or perform a full restart with your machine, like I previously stated in the last problem. Now, what if your cursor is practicing social distancing with your pen tip? Like, this is your pen right here, this is your cursor, and your cursor is all the way over here. Well, a simple monitor calibration should fix the issue. Alright, so if your tablet's having this issue, you can typically solve this with a simple monitor calibration. There should be an area on your drivers, you know, for you to do that. For Huion drivers, you just have to click on this button here, monitor calibration, and this will show up on your drawing tablet. All you have to do is press these crosshairs with your pen, you know, right in the middle, and that usually does the trick. Now, what if your tablet isn't detecting your pen for some reason? First, you want to make sure that your device is showing up in your drivers, or it's saying that a device is connected, like this. If your drivers indicates that a device isn't being detected, well, you may want to do a simple restart. And if that doesn't work, you may want to try reinstalling the drivers. So to do this, you'll want to navigate to your applications. For Windows, go to Add or Remove Programs. For Mac, go to Applications in your Finder. Locate your drivers and uninstall them. And then you'll want to follow the steps for the reinstallation again. What was that? What'd you say? So your tablet still isn't working?
I missed the part where that's my problem.
No, I'm just kidding. If you're still having issues with your drawing tablet, feel free to leave a comment below or join the Enderman Discord, link in the description, and ask your question in the tech support text channel. You can also try getting a response from Huion's tech support, but yeah, good luck with that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell so you don't miss a single Enderman classic. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Enderman from Enderman Arts, signing off.